Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachele Teson and I'm a Nationally Certified School Psychologist here in Missouri. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all things School Psych Simplified. This week's video is all about how I use Google Slides to create signage for my school psychologist office. To get to Google Slides, once you're in your Google Drive, you would just right-click and click on Google Slides. Alternatively, you could come up to your browser and type in slides.new and it would create a new slide for you. Now, Google Slides is their presentation platform. So as you can see, there's kind of this starting slide for us, presentation options off to the right, and you can customize it from here. What I like to do is close out of this sidebar, and I like to resize my slide first thing. So all you would need to do is come up to File and then Page Setup. It defaults to widescreen, this 16 by 9, but I'm going to go to Custom, and I'm going to type in 11 by 8.5. And what that will do is make it really simple for when I go to print. So let's say that we wanted to make some signage for our office as a school psychologist. Maybe we want something that says, I'm testing, please come back later, or do not disturb. I know for me, I have a sign that says, I would love to chat, but I'm working on this report and I really need to focus. Come back later or send me an email. So there's lots of different ways to kind of honor our boundaries as school psychologists with some gentle reminders through signage. So this is what I would do. After I resize my slide, you can kind of click on these, or you can click and drag over and delete them to kind of start fresh. It's up to you. What I like to do is start with kind of a blank slate and then go from there. So let's say for this one, I'm going to say brains at work. I'm going to do all caps. Brains at work. Please do not disturb. And then from here, I would just highlight that text. I'm going to pick a font that I love. And if you know me, you know I like Poppins. I'm going to do the thickest font that they have. And I'm going to center this horizontally and vertically. And we're going to make this a little bit bigger. We're going to jump to 48, make this a little bit wider. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, and then let's say we wanted to kind of center this, and there we go, use that red line. Okay, now let's say we wanted to add some kind of a visual, like a stop sign or something like that. You can actually insert images within Google Slides. So you'll go up to Insert, go to Image, and you can click on Search the Web, and this side panel will pop out for Google Images. So I'm going to search for a stop sign. And I see lots of different choices. I'm just going to pick this first one just for the sake of this video. And let's make it a little bit smaller and maybe center it here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So then what you could do, now that it's sized 8.5 by 11, you've got your message on here, you've got a visual. All you would need to do is print this off and stick it on your door. If you have, a testing space that's always yours, or you can bring it with you. Something that I do once they're printed is I use like Velcro sticky strips so that I can kind of easily remove or interchange out my signs. And let's say that we really liked this design. What you could do if you had other door signs that you wanted to create is you could right click and just duplicate the slide. That way you're not having to start completely over. Maybe this one is, this is my report writing sign. Please come back later. So maybe we would do currently focused on a report. Please come back or send me an email.
And I know that you might be thinking, what if they really need something? Or what if it's super urgent? Writing reports is something that we have to do as school psychologists, right? And so we need to have time during our work day to get that done. And if it is urgent, they'll email. And if it's super urgent, they'll open your door anyway. And, you'll get it figured out. But in general, having wording like this has actually saved a lot of interruptions to where I can actually focus and actually get a report done without having to kind of refocus or get back on track after that interruption. So this is just a couple different examples of how you can use Google Slides to create some different signage to help protect your boundaries as a school psychologist. So if you are using Google Slides to create signage for your office, I would love to hear how you're using it, or if you have any other phrases or things that have worked for you. Do you have a testing sign? Do you have a I'm report writing, please come back later sign? Or what do you use to help protect your office hour time? Hope this video was helpful for you, whether you got a tech tip from Google Slides or that boundary tip of creating signage to help protect your office hours. Hope this was helpful. I would love to hear feedback in the comments. What are you guys interested in seeing next? I would love to know.
See you next week.